Hi guys, this is my video about my venom piercings. They are completely healed now. It's only been about 2 weeks, I want to say. So here they are. So there you go. Those are venom piercings. For the first week, they were very swollen. But between drinking like really cold items, I found like iced coffee and ibuprofen helped a lot, taking down the swelling. Other than that, they were not uncomfortable at all. The left one tended to sting a little bit, but that was about it. Honestly, I found the healing process a lot faster and a lot more comfortable than the single tongue piercing that I used to have. They honestly didn't swell any more than it did. They were a lot less painful when moving my tongue from side to side. With the first one, the original middle tongue piercing, I was unable to eat anything but mashed potatoes and applesauce for the first like week and a half. With these, the first day, I was able to eat pizza, sandwiches, anything like that, as long as I tore it into small pieces and then placed it in the back of my mouth. Because like it did hurt a little bit to move my tongue from side to side, but it wasn't nearly as painful as the center one that I had when I originally got it done. Other than that, just use either diluted alcohol mouthwash or some non-alcoholic mouthwash every time that you brush your teeth. Every time that you eat. I just got one of those little travel bottles and took that with me when I went to work or wherever I happened to be if I happened to eat something. Just stay away from like candy. Don't smoke when you're healing up your tongue piercing. If you have to smoke, make sure that you wash your mouth out afterwards. Basically, it's just a keeping it clean kind of game. Keep it clean. Drink a lot of cold liquids. Try not to smash it into your teeth too much. I did bite down on it once, and that hurt really bad. So you gotta be careful not to bite down on it, especially if you're moving your tongue around a lot. Other than that, when you first get it, your tongue turns like white. There's like a whole bunch of white stuff on top of your tongue. It doesn't mean that your tongue is infected. That's common. It's normal. It'll go away after the swelling goes away. So don't freak out if you get it done and then there's a bunch of white stuff all over your tongue, because it's going to happen. Also with venom piercings, I've read or heard people say that sometimes they lose a little bit of their taste sensation because of where they're placed. I haven't noticed any reduction in my ability to taste anything. So I don't believe that I've had that problem. Other than that, I've had absolutely no problems with them. They healed a lot faster than I expected. They're just awesome. I love them. So if you have been wanting to get venoms, I would highly recommend them to you. I personally like them better than the middle tongue piercing, the center. They were a lot easier to heal for me. I did see that there was a lot of people who said that it was a little hard to heal, and because it went through like more muscle, then it was a lot more swollen, a lot more painful, it hurt a lot more. But honestly, I didn't have that problem. It was easier for me than it was my center tongue piercing to heal. It was faster, it was easier, it didn't hurt as much, getting it done wasn't as bad. I don't know if it's because I had that previous experience or my tongue was used to having something in there. I don't know what it was, but it didn't bother me at all. So, you know, it varies from person to person. It might be like the worst pain in the world to you, but to me, it was nothing. I would have given it like a 3. The healing is more obnoxious than anything else. It's just because your tongue is swollen. It'll be more swollen when you wake up than it is when you go to bed. Just take some ibuprofen with some really, really cold water. Have yourself a nice iced coffee and then rinse your mouth out. It'll definitely take care of the swelling, so you won't have as many issues with it. But I love them. I would definitely recommend them to guys and girls. Because, I mean, guys get them too. It doesn't look bad on guys. So, there they are one more time. And even though it's like a double piercing, sometimes yours might be just a little bit off because they have to go by the veins on the bottom of your tongue. So if it's not like 100% right next to each other, I wouldn't worry about it. It's not that big a deal. It's better than bleeding to death. So that's been my video all about my venom piercings and how they've healed. They've healed amazing, and I love them. I'm so excited that I went and got them instead of having my center tongue piercing. So if you have any questions or comments, please place them below. I will also place my piercer's information in the info box, so that way if you're in this area, the Jacksonville Mandarin area, you can hit him up, get yourself a good piercing. He does awesome work. I wouldn't go to anyone else for a piercing. Anybody in the whole world. So I'm going to put his information in the info box, and if you decide you want to get something done, you hit him up. His name is Cody, and he works at Untouchable Tattoos in the Orange Park Mall. So normally I wouldn't go to a mall for a piercing. Yeah, that's a little weird. But I would follow Cody because Cody's awesome. And just because he happens to work in a mall doesn't mean squat, because that man knows what he's doing. So I'll put his information down there for you if you would like to get in contact with him and get something new. I've got 2 piercings, ear piercings, that I've got planned. So I'll be getting those shortly, soon, hopefully. And my other new piercing that I got is healing just fine. And I'll be making a video about that piercing as well as soon as it's healed up and good to go. So that's it for this video. And I will see you guys in the next video. I have a couple coming up. I want to make a video about hair tools. I've gone through quite a few hair tools, so I want to give you a good idea of like the comparison between bad hair tools and good ones, like cheap and expensive. Also, I have a video coming up on a leave-in make-it-yourself rosemary spray that I make with a little bit of macadamia oil. Make that yourself. That one's a shout out to my friend Milena, who would like to learn how to do that. So that will be the next video coming up. Hopefully the one on why you shouldn't skip sizes will be coming up pretty soon, as soon as I can figure out how to put pictures in a video so you can see the horribleness that I did to myself. So I will see you guys next time.